headset mic. Headset mic is working. We're gonna head to Yeti mic. Yeti mic is working now. I don't know. It's working now, so whatever. I guess I'll start again. Alright. So what's up, folks? Welcome to the best family gaming show ever. It's Christmas Eve and we're playing some Ninja Gaiden 4. It's family time. So basically, I'm spending time with my kids. They're off school. So they don't like Street Fighter as much as I do, of course. And you know me, I love Street Fighter. So we're gonna resume our Ninja Gaiden adventure. It's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. I'm just chilling with my family, you know what I'm saying? Jeremy, oh well, hope you're doing good. P. Abiata, hope you're doing good.
Looks like a water reservoir.
This game is wild, by the way.
I'll go ahead and...
I think the camera's crooked. I'm gonna fix the camera angle.
Moving ahead.
This is my son, Leo. He loves these games. He wants to be a ninja when he grows up. I keep telling him, if you eat your oatmeal, one day you will be. Yes. Why does the camera look crooked? What am I doing wrong? Doesn't look crooked here.
This way.
Oh, actually it does. There. That's straight. I want to give you guys a good view. Ugh. Is it in focus? I want to make sure it's in focus. It's also for me to record my son and I playing. Alright. So after this, I gotta play other games with my family. Oh, pre-ordering GTA 6? Heck yeah, man. This guy has showed me GTA 6 a long time ago. Oh, it sounds so loud today. Yeah, my son really likes GTA. The man spent his own money to buy GTA 5, was it? Yeah, he liked GTA. So we're definitely getting GTA 6. A game like that can't be missed. It's supposed to be a big release, you know? But is it gonna actually release GTA 6, Robert? I'm scared to be like, it's delayed again. Nah, I doubt it. I think all the delays are done. They gotta release that game, man. It will be a large game. GTA 6 is gonna be nuts, man. What's up, Jobless? Hope you're having a good holiday and a good time off. Yes, it better, exactly, it better release. It better not be Duke Nukem. It better not break the Duke Nukem record of 10 years. You know, Duke Nukem Forever? The joke with Duke Nukem, which is like a 3D shooter, is that when they called it Duke Nukem Forever, we didn't think they meant it would take forever to release, you know? You're trying? Cool, man. I'm trying to. We're just chilling, you know? Like, it's cold outside. We're trying to, like, save money, do nothing, enjoy games and family. I actually suggested we play 4-player Contra. Because we have the Switch, we got 4-player Contra. And these guys, I was like, let's do Contra Christmas. They're like, no. My sons aren't into old school Contra like me, unfortunately. I was down for an old school Contra Christmas showdown. 4 players, you know. But these guys are like, no. No. My wife usually ice fishes with me this Christmas Eve. But it's -16 outside. Hey, you wanna go ice fishing today? See? She said no. Usually she begged me to go and I set up a nice setup. But now it's then when Duke Nukem Time to Kill came, it was more like Tomb Raider. I did not like it. Yeah. Duke Nukem went sideways and Duke Nukem, the OG Duke Nukem, right? On PC, like 486 days, you know? was amazing because it competed with Doom 2. And for its time, you gotta admit, Duke Nukem had some very advanced thinking. They had missiles, multiple shooting, cool like graphics, strippers, all those things. But over time, it just lost its way. For one, they released some weird Duke Nukem stuff on PlayStation 1 that bombed. Didn't even work, didn't even play well. I don't know. They kind of went sideways. They should have really focused on their franchise a bit more. They had potential. Sling, what's up? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you want to call it, man. What's up? Having fun. I'm just chilling with my son right now. Just chilling. Beast TX. It's been good, man. Gaming's been fun. Kids are off school, so we're just resuming some Ninja Gaiden together. He's doing a lot better than me. When we first played this game, he was just getting beat. He was getting like, just like slaughtered. Now he's actually doing okay. Right, Leo? What is it, experience? Maybe if you play Street Fighter like this, you get good too. You'd be able to fight me. I want my sons to play Street Fighter with me, but they refuse. I don't know. It's like getting beat by your dad all day in Street Fighter is not fun. I would have loved it if my dad beat me in Street Fighter every single day. It would have been great, but that didn't happen in my life. No, this is on what, normal difficulty? What is this? Clubbing Ninja Bar? What? I want to hang with these ninjas right here. These ninjas look cool, man. Who sets up? Who goes clubbing in a ninja outfit? Come on now. Come on now, Ninja Gaiden. Like, if you're a ninja clan, aren't you supposed to be like stealthy? This is far from stealthy, bro. Ah, Samurai Showdown. Nice. Your son is 7. Mastering Smash Bros. Oh my god. Remember the Smash Bros days? They can beat me in Smash Bros. I'm trash at Smash Bros. They unlocked all the characters. But I don't think we're... What do you consider? Are we good at Smash Bros? No? Yeah, we're not good at Smash Bros. We're mediocre at most. Smash Bros is a different beast. Yeah, man. Smash Bros is like, I don't know. It's mayhem, you know? It's just mayhem. Especially when you do 4v4. Like, we always, often when we play, it's with the family setting. And all I see is just mayhem on the screen. Like 8 people just going crazy. I don't even know what to focus on. Yeah, and honestly, so Sling, you bring up a good topic, right? This is, I actually like when my kids play hard games. One, I like it over like easy games because I believe hard games do train something in you, some sort of fast switch motion. I don't know, and also, it teaches people to lose. I find kids that play really hard games can take losing a bit easier. And some people might disagree, saying that that's not good or bad, but in life you lose more than you win. So it's good to learn how to lose. Maybe not get used to losing, but learn to accept a loss without freaking out. And that's something that comes with maturity, right? You hope it does, at least. You hope. This game's amazing, man. This game is so hard. Pro Strikes, Ninja Gaiden 4 is one of the best Ninja Games ever done, alright? Seriously. But it's hard. Like, this game is like Street Fighter, Ninja Gaiden. This ninja here can do you have to do like 360 Zangief moves and stuff like that to pull his moves out. I think one move is like, it's like combo based, right? It's like Tekken combos. When you play, it's like you're playing Tekken in 3D world, you know? You're actually comboing like actual combo strings. This game's crazy. What button to heal? You gotta go into menu and choose the herbs, which you use all your herbs. You got no more herbs, bro. You used all your heals. How come it keeps giving you tutorials? Why is the tutorial still on? It still has the tips turned on. This is like episode 5. We're on stage 5. These tips should be gone. What's up with this new age tip stuff? This guy is literally, it would be wicked if they made a Street Fighter merge with Ninja Gaiden. Or bring in Ryu Hayabusa into Street Fighter. So you can have Ryu H versus Ryu, well, I don't even know Ryu's last name, I don't know. Yeah, I'm surprised this game didn't win anything, you know? This game is like, they did well, So, I'm a big Ninja Gaiden fan. I've been playing Ninja Gaiden as long as I've been playing Street Fighter. Longer, actually. Because I played Ninja Gaiden in NES. And, one of the original Ninja Gaidens like that came out like this was on the OG Xbox. And on PlayStation 2. One of the critics... No, maybe it wasn't on PlayStation 2, never mind. It was on OG Xbox and PS3. One of my criticisms with the old ones was it was repetitive. Great gameplay. Monsters, the enemies are very the same over and over and over. Very hack and slashy. This one, they took all my criticism. Not that they're taking my criticism, but the criticism I had for the game has all been addressed. Like, every stage you go into, it's new enemies. Every boss is as hard as ever. In the past, I liked the Ninja Gaiden games, the 3D ones, because of the bosses. But now even the regular guys are hard. You have a lot of mini bosses. Look at the stages are not like bland anymore. In the past, the stages were kind of bland because it was always the same, like, oh, you're in the mountain, oh, you're in the sewers, oh, you're back in the mountains, oh, you're in a castle. But now they're doing stuff like, oh, you're fighting in a nightclub. Didn't see that one coming. There was one where you're fighting in the city, one we were fighting in the mountains, we were fighting in some ancient shrine, now we're fighting in some modern city nightclub. You know, they're actually like going crazy. And the bosses, right? Or next level. If you look at the previous episodes we did, the bosses remind me of Berserk anime. The anime Berserk. The bosses just look wild. Like, look at this guy. This is a mouth with teeth with a portal in the middle. You know, like, they just went ham on the creativity of the bosses. The previous boss was a head with like 12 arms sticking out from the bottom. I was like, wow. A wolf. Was he welcome? There's a flying wolf, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, whoever thought of these ideas for boss design, good job. Good job, man. You really took your imagination next level there. Oh, they both start with H. Darn. But this would be a good Street Fighter. You know, since Street Fighter has a Ryu, they should put this guy in Mortal Kombat or Tekken. That'll work so well. He would actually fit really well in the Tekken world. Even the graphics fit well with the Tekken world, really. Like, if you look at the way they rendered this game, it's a lot like Tekken. Seriously. It's closer to Tekken than Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Oh, Soul Calibur. Oh my god, that's a great idea. He would break the game though. He'd be like bringing Akuma in Tekken 7. He'd break the game. This Ryu Hayabusa would break the game. Hey, wait, is this Ryu? You're not using Ryu. As you know, this is not Ryu Hayabusa. I forgot. Ryu Hayabusa is somewhere else. He's somewhere else doing something else. Ninja Gaiden, the previous Ninja Gaidens had 2 new guys. There was Ninja Gaiden, what's the 2D one called again? You played it with me. I didn't. Yes, you did. Was it Ella? Darn. No, Ninja Gaiden 4 is somebody else. It's one of his apprentices or whatever. Hold on, give me a second. Ninja Gaiden 4 Ninja guy name. That's what I searched. Oh, see, the main new Ninja Gaiden 4 is Yakumo, a prodigy from the Raven clan. Through the series, classic hero Ryu Hayabusa is also a significant playable character. Oh yeah, Ryu comes in, but this guy is Yakumo. He uses dual katanas that form a giant odachi, while Ryu uses a classic dragon sword. Aha! That's why it's plays different. This is like Castlevania, you know? You're Simon Belmont forever, and all of a sudden, you're Alucard in Symphony of the Night. So Ninja Gaiden is trying to expand their character roster. Was it Bloodborne? Bloodborne, right? Ninja Gaiden Bloodborne, was it? Hold on, Ninja Gaiden. We played this on the stream too, I'm just forgetting. It wasn't Bloodborne, that's not what it's called. That's a different game. Ninja Gaiden. I'm not wrong, am I? Is it Bloodborne? Blood Raven? Rage. No, Rage something. Rage. Rage Bound. Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound, that's what it is. So Rage Bound is a 2D Ninja Gaiden. You know the traditional Ninja Gaiden in Nintendo? SNES? Or NES? There's Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound, which came out this year. That's traditional 2D. And that's one of Ryu Hayabusa's apprentice. His name is Kenji Mozu. Right? And that's cool, because Ryu shows up in the beginning and goes, I have to go somewhere else and save another issue in the world. So Ryu goes somewhere else and saves another place, another apocalypse somewhere else. And then his apprentice, Kenji, what's up, Hugo? And his apprentice, Kenji, takes over the current crisis, beating up the demons.
Do copy.
So it's a cool storyline. So Ninja Gaiden is doing this like, is expanding his universe. Which is cool, I like that. Oh, Ryu and Strider. Man, that would be crazy. You know, Strider is also another favorite of mine. Well, if you were a Sega fan, or I don't know, even Amiga back in the days, Strider would be on your list for sure. Strider was a fast sliding ninja. You know? There was a guy in Street Fighter 5. Shoot, what was his name again? My god. I played Street Fighter 6 so much I forgot his name. Hold on. Street Fighter 5 Strider guy. Zeku. Ziku or Zeku, whatever, is his name in was Strider. He wasn't Strider, but in Street Fighter 5 there was a guy named Zeku, and he was Street Fighter 5 basically. I mean, he was Strider in my eyes. He had all the moves of Strider. Pro Strikes knows. Zeku. He basically had all the moves. When I first saw him, I was like, is Strider a guest character? And he wasn't Strider. It's kind of like putting Fei Long inside Street Fighter and not calling him Bruce Lee, but giving him all the Bruce Lee looks. Yeah, so this game is crazy, right? The stages are fun because they're kind of on rails, but it's entertaining. But wait till you get to the boss, okay? I guarantee you when we get to the boss, you're gonna be like, whoa. Beast TX, this is on PC, but I believe it's on other platforms too. I have the Microsoft Game Pass, right? The PC Game Pass, and I play all the new releases. So guess what? Mortal Kombat 1 got released on the PC Game Pass. And YouTube did not like me play Mortal Kombat 1 because it was too violent and bloody. But they do like when I play new releases on the PC Game Pass. And because Mortal Kombat 1 is now on the PC Game Pass, I can play Mortal Kombat 1 and they can't say anything because I'm doing what they said to do, which is play the PC Game Pass games. Like, this game is bloody. Ninja Gaiden's bloody, right? Super bloody. But YouTube is saying they're allowing me to play new releases on the Game Pass. So the holidays gave me the gift of Mortal Kombat 1, so I can play Mortal Kombat 1 now. I can't wait to play Mortal Kombat 1, man. Oh, I think that glowing thing means if you push both, you become Rage. Yeah, it does? Okay. Did you just die? Yep. So you got a wall run. This is from the original Ninja Gaiden on Xbox. You got a wall run. MK1's MK1's cool, man. MK1's really cool. I like it. But I also want to go through like a... So, you know, I play a lot of Street Fighter on this channel. I did Street Fighter 1 to Street Fighter 6. I also want to do a gauntlet run in an episode where I play Mortal Kombat 1 all the way to Mortal Kombat 1. Like, a Mortal Kombat... That didn't make sense. I meant Mortal Kombat OG original, 93, 94 to Mortal Kombat 1. I actually like the original Mortal Kombat a lot. The OG Mortal Kombat always has a spot in my heart because when that game came out, I tell ya, if you saw that, if you were a kid at that time and you walked into the arcade, right, in our billiard setting, and all of a sudden you saw this new game called Mortal Kombat, and you're like, what is this? And all of a sudden you started seeing blood splatting everywhere, and you started seeing like fatalities. You were like, whoa, what is this game? I'm telling you, that game was a shocker. Yeah, the first time you saw a fatality, I bet you your jaw dropped. The first one I saw was when Scorpion took off his mask and just blew flame and turned the guy to skeletons. I was like, I love this game. I like this game. Where are my quarters at? Where are my quarters at? And then afterwards, I saw Sub-Zero do a fireball, freeze somebody, and uppercut. I was like, whoa. I was like, the man just shot a fireball, froze somebody, and uppercut him when he was frozen. I was like, my God, my brain's gonna explode. The 10-year-old in me couldn't handle it, I'm telling you. Street Fighter, I played forever. I still play Street Fighter 2 today. Street Fighter 2 was... Remember, Street Fighter 2, I loved, right? But it didn't shock me as much as Mortal Kombat did. Mortal Kombat was like, whoa. Because when Street Fighter 2 came out, I already played Fatal Fury. I already played Art of Fighting, Dragon Ball, the old school Dragon Ball, you know? Like, fighting games already existed, right? And Street Fighter definitely refined it to the point where it was like amazing. I remember looking at it and going, and like remembering how good it looked. Like, okay, what made me go crazy in Street Fighter was the slow motion knockdowns. Street Fighter 2, I'm pretty sure in my head, I'm pretty sure this is the case, is the first game where I saw someone get punched, and last hit, they go slow motion, they go, ooh, and die. I was like, wow, slow motion kill, I like this. Did you ever play Strider in the 360? Yeah, I did play Strider in the 360. I still have 2 Xbox 360s on deck ready to set up for Halo, which no one ever wants to play with me. But mainly because now there's Halo on Windows now, so you can play like Halo together again, the classic one. But I have 2 Halos ready, still two Xbox 360s, controllers still in the box, ready for some 4v4 if anyone wants to do local play, which nobody ever does. So it's now just a relic. I try to keep all my old consoles, I kept my old consoles at my mom's house, got thrown away because she thought it was garbage. So my NES, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, pretty sure those got thrown away. But that's alright, it is what it is. Yes, this man's a savage right now, that's why he's playing. You don't want to see me play right now. I'm not as good. When it comes to fast-paced Twitch games like Battlefield, 3D games, racing. Oh, we have 3 racing wheels, and he's really good at racing games, and he beats me, and it pisses me off. Like, I get upset, legitimately upset when my son beats me at racing games. I actually do. So, and he loves it. He loves it. We have a G29 Logitech steering wheel. We have a G920 and a Momo steering wheel with a 6-speed shifter. We're supposed to be playing it this holiday, so I hope are we gonna play a racing game this holiday, Relio? Are we actually gonna do it? We got it, right? We're gonna play racing games, right? Alright, cool. We're gonna make what? Maybe what? Need for Speed or Forza? Or should we get Forza Motorsports? Which one? You wanna play Simulation? Simulation, Project Cars? Which one will it be? We should do some Need for Speed. Make it easy. We do the new Need for Speed, so that way it's easy for us to play. But we'll likely do some Forza Motorsport 5. We do some Forza 5, and I'm gonna do some Forza Motorsport 7, the newest Forza simulation. I want to do some Project Cars too, because I have a 3D. I have an Oculus 3D, and I haven't tried 3D simulation racing before, so I wanna I can stream the Oculus like this. I've done it for my daughter. She does monkey tag on it. She streams monkey tag on the Oculus. So I wanna try to stream Project Cars 2 with 3D at max detail. Project Cars 2 is an amazing simulator, by the way. Amazing sim. But Need for Speed is so good. Like, some people hate it because it's like arcadey, but it's fun. It's so fun. Like, my son and I will be drifting like we're like Takumi, but we're not. I can't drift like that in Project Cars, but give me Need for Speed and I'm drifting like Takumi. Oh, another one that's good is Grid. Grid 3 is really good. Deadpool, huh? Is that good? I'll play Deadpool on VR. I want to do a VR gauntlet run. I want to play every VR game I can play because I want to get into it. I want to try it out, you know? What is Kuni? Kuni. Takumi is the Initial D drifter from. Is the Initial D? The Initial D is a anime based on Japanese cars. Well, not just Japanese cars, I guess. Mainly Japanese cars drifting in mountains. It's the Japanese car drifting scene, and the main character is Takumi, and he drifts an old Toyota 86 and beats everybody. That's the story. Oh, Kuni knife. Whoops. I thought you were talking about Takumi. Oh, kunai. A kunai is like a Naruto knife. You know those knives they use in Naruto? It's like a little sharp thingy. It's like this. It's like this but smaller. It's like this but smaller. Like that, but smaller. Much smaller. So, you know how I buy like combat stuff for fun? We were looking at Boxing Day stuff, and I couldn't resist. I bought a set of nunchucks. Now we have swords and nunchucks. I'm gonna learn how to use these things. I'm gonna learn how to use these, I tell ya. I might get a few black eyes in the process. And bruised balls maybe, but we'll see.
Wait a moment.
I'm gonna learn how to use these things.
Indeed, wretched inhabitants of
Cunilingus.
corruption knows no bounds. It wouldn't surprise me if the creature that attacks him was a fiend as well.
Wow. You're waterboarding? This game is next level, you see? This is what I mean by Ninja Gaiden took the criticism I gave them to heart. I said your game is too repetitive. Boss fight. See? It's a flying shark. Oh, it's a hologram. Never mind. Yeah, so they were like, oh yeah? Boring this, bro. And they just went nuts, and I'm like, I approve. I approve. This is awesome. It doesn't even have to make sense, you know? Just make it. It's so wild, it doesn't have to make sense. I don't care. You're discoing, you're disco warring demons coming out of shark mouths. You're in the sewers, like waterboarding. You're Ninja Turtles all of a sudden. This is amazing. You got sharks with lasers on their head. My God. I keep forgetting the name. Forget the name. Austin Powers. Villain. The villain. What's his name again? Dr. Evil. Stupid. Why didn't I remember that? Dr. Evil will be proud. Sharks with lasers on their head. They actually got sharks with lasers. I wonder if that was a reference to Dr. Evil, or if they just thought that would be funny. I'm pretty sure that's gotta be a reference. That's gotta be a humor. That's gotta be a reference, man. No one puts sharks with lasers on their head for fun. So this game's hard, by the way. This game is kind of like Elden Ring, I would say. Kind of like Elden Ring, right? Basically Elden Ring, because everyone can kill you. Everyone can kill you. It's like everyone can kill you, but you have the ability to dodge. Really, to dodge everything if you dodge well. And his moves does go in circles. But so the difference, right, is that he has like a special slash where he activates crap. What's that move again? The demon powers? I don't know. There's like a power you activate in Ninja Gaiden, and when they have like a black aura around them, it means they're charged, and you have to trigger your powers to break the armor before you can attack them. So you have to like trigger it, crack the armor, and then keep hitting. And then some moves you can block, some moves you can only evade, and you have to know which ones based on the color. And what's hard about this game is sometimes you fight the boss, but the boss has minions. Like, there's one boss fight where the boss was fighting you, but he had also like 10 minions attacking you. And he took 4 hours to beat that guy. Good job. I tried to beat him and I couldn't beat him, so I was like, I'm pissed off, and I called my son to beat him. And that's when he got hooked on the game. PS2 Shinobi. Oh, PS2 Shinobi was nice, man. It was like a new era of graphics, you know? Of music and sound effects too. Yeah, this is my son, my oldest son. They're off school now, so we're just hanging out. We're killing time, playing games. And I like recording us playing games together, so I can look back when we're older and be like, oh, look how young Daddy was. That kind of thing. Some people don't like putting, I guess, their kids on YouTube and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't really care, to be honest. We're already public for other stuff. I already do the combat fighting channel. I'm already public. And, for example, I had a hard drive break once and I lost a lot of family footage, right? Worst case, even if we were to have all our hard drives crash, all that kind of bad stuff, I have a backup footage of me and my kids on video on YouTube. There's a lot of bonuses for me on this thing. Dante at the club, yes. Hey, any new Devil May Cry's coming out?
No.
No? Darn. Why?
Because they're working on the anime.
So I get the animes come first, and then the game. What's up, DRX? You love the swords in the background. Well, yeah, I have a lot of swords, man. So earlier I showed you the. Okay, I gotta show this one then. It's Christmas Eve, why not? While my son plays, this is Ninja Gaiden after all. This is Ichigo's dual blade. I gotta hold it right, otherwise I'm losing a finger. Ichigo's dual blade. That's a real blade. And that's the other one I showed earlier. Right, so this is the big one. It's metal, I gotta be careful, it's sharp. This fight stick is a 10 out of 10. I use it all the time. Street Fighter, I master rank all the time. You watch my videos, it does well. My daughter plays with it, my son plays with it, and it doesn't break. I smack that controller all day. I have two of these. I have the bigger one and the smaller one. The dual blade of Ichigo. Nicely shined. Since we're doing Ninja Gaiden, and I have swords here. Sword Art Online. Shing! These are all metal, by the way. Like, watch. It's my coffee. Oh, I just bent my spoon. Darn. I just bent my spoon doing that. There goes that spoon. Anybody watch One Piece? Any One Piece fans? He can move his head. Any One Piece fans? Any One Piece fans? One Piece fans? Anyone? Alright, alright. Zoro.
Area cleared.
Here. This is one of Zoro's swords. One of his Zoro swords. Zoro. Katana. Well, Zoro has 3. We only got 2 of the 3. And here's his other one. Shing!
He has 3.
Yeah, he has 3, but we only have 2 of the 3. It is metal, yeah. It's metal. For example, I gotta be careful. I don't want to impale myself.
Where am I? Umi. Misaki.
Metal.
Come in.
Everything's metal. Whoops. Anybody Demon Slayer fans? Any Demon Slayer fans in the house? Oh no, Zoro from Zoro from One Piece, the anime Zoro, which is the original Zoro is not the anime Zoro. Any Demon Slayer fans? Demon Slayer fans? Whoa ho ho, Piaba Yada. Okay, we're gonna get to my favorite sword. We'll do this. We'll run the sword gauntlet. My son is gonna have to look sideways. No wait, this side is empty or not? So this side's empty. I can use this side to show the swords. Okay, here we go. Demon Slayer fans. Tenjin. We'll talk about my favorite swords. Here it is. I got 2 of these. I got 2 of them. I got both of them. Tenjin, the Shinobi Hashira, the 3 wives. Shing! That's one. There's a chain in the bottom. You're supposed to link it together. You're supposed to link the 2 chains together and swing it around like a madman. I will not do that. Ever. Because I am not a Hashira. No one should be swinging these swords around, alright? That's just crazy. There you go. Tenjin, 3 wives Hashira. His blades. You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Does this sword look familiar to anybody? Anybody know who I'm talking about? You don't want to play with this. Look how sharp it is. You don't want to be messing around. That's not nice to be playing around. See how sharp that is? Oh, this is not Kratos. I would love the Kratos ones. I would love it. Similar, it's actually really similar to Kratos. Kratos' blades. What are the Kratos blades called again? Shoot. Darn. You played the game? Oh, Hugo did. Right, Hugo did. My other son is a... Hold on. I got more. If we got Demon Slayer fans here, then we gotta show it. You gotta show it to the Demon Slayer fans. Oh. Alright, let's keep going. Blades of Chaos. Thank you. Blades of Chaos. Caesar. Thank you. My God, I totally forgot. Tanjiro. Tanjiro sword. You guys know Tanjiro? You guys know Tanjiro, right? See Demon Slayer, guys? We have Demon Slayer fans here, right? I'm not showing people that don't know what Demon Slayer is, right? No, you won't appreciate this unless you know what Demon Slayer is. The design is impeccable. Even the sheathing is perfect. This is Ninja Gaiden 4. It's relatively new. It's one that came out a month ago. This is the one I like. Yeah. All right, we got Demon Slayer, guys. So we got Initsu's lightning form. The sword of lightning. Right here. The sword of lightning. Lightning breathing form. Look at that. My son has the outfit, the whole outfit. Alright. So those are the good guys. We have this one. Real swords, yeah. All these are real. I'm planning to make a movie. Well, I collect swords, but I'm also I'm a video guy. I do combat stuff. I do like I'm the guy that live streams things to the world. I do like real fights and stuff like that. I did some One Championship stuff. I do a lot of Muay Thai stuff. I did real life Sagat. I do fighting seminars, Sanchez seminar. I did a lot of. I'm part of the fight world, so I'm trying to use all my video equipment. And I'm gonna get into movie directing. Here are some props I bought. Anyways, ready? Sup, Carnage? So guys, this guy is Upper Demon 1. If you guys watch a Demon Slayer movie, the eyeball guy, the eyeball man, got a lot of eyeballs, Upper Demon 1. Sanchez a legend, man. Upper Demon 1, baby. What's up, Carnage? How's your holidays, man? Merry Christmas, Carnage. How you doing, bro? What? Upper Moon 1. Upper Moon 1. Upper Moon, my bad, is Upper Demon. His name is Kokushibo. Kokushibo? I didn't even know his name. Good, man. I'm just chilling with family. We're just trying to play some games, chill out. I actually suggested 4-player Contra, like a 4-player game so the whole family can play. Nope, nobody can agree on a game. Nobody can agree on a game. And I couldn't do martial law either. No one would let me do that. They were like, nope. Everyone just went on strike. So we're gonna play individual games with each kid. My daughter wants to play Switch 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza. My son wants to play something else. He wants to play Ninja Gaiden. I love Contra. But anyways, where am I at? Oh. Here's another one. This is like the Wolf's something. The Wolf's Bane or something. I can't remember what anime it's from. You might know. I thought this was some black. I thought it was Black Clover. I thought it was Yami's blade, but then I was corrected by one of the viewers. He said it was Wolf's Great something like that. I don't know. SAO. SAO. Wait, SAO? Is SAO the anime? This is Sword Art Online? Okay, cool. Sword Art Online. All right, this is part of the same one, right? Okay. This one is Genshin Impact. It just looks cool, but it's dumb. I always say just never use a sword in battle. It's a dumb sword to use. It just looks cool, but it's not cool at all. It's a dumb sword. Look at the back will stab you. There's this point in the back that will stab your fist if you hold it wrong. It's so dumb. Genshin is not made for real battle. The swords are dumb. But it looks cool. My son liked it. See, I put them all back in the sheath because I don't want to. Some people do ask, "Weren't you scared to cut yourself?" Yeah, that's why I put it in the sheath. Okay. Someone asked my favorite sword. I'm gonna show you my sword. This is my sword. I've showed it a few times on the channel. I've showed it a few times, but I'm gonna show it again because I love it. There it is. It's a two-handed, heavy sword. It's red. I'll call it the blood sword, just because it's cool. God, look at the design of it. I'm gonna put it close to the camera. You see that? Look at the design of that sword. It has an open slit in the middle. Open slit in the middle. It's supposed to allow you to catch swords in the middle. Like if someone stabs you, you're supposed to catch the sword, grab the sword, and throw it away. And it's also serrated. There's edges. It's like there's edges here, like a saw. So the sword's also a saw. You can saw people. Yes, that is what you call a sword. But it's heavy though. It's really heavy. It's two hands, two-handed sword. You can't one-hand the sword unless you're really strong. Yes, this is all metal. By the way. This is metal. This is a solid metal. It's metal. So basically, that's my sword. I would love a berserker sword, man. I would love the German. Wait, the berserk sword was called the Dragon Slayer. Am I right? Berserk, right? Dragon Slayer? Am I correct? Is my memory wrong on this one? Berserk sword, Dragon Slayer, right? Dragon Slayer. Yes. It was Dragon something. I gotta Google this. Gotta make sure I get it right. I love Berserk, man. Yeah, so that's basically all. That's most of it. So yeah, those are kind of the things that I like to collect. No reason at all. I just think it's cool. Oh yeah, the books are nice. The manga Berserk is wild, you know, like, well, there was also the anime, right? But the manga went way further. Of course, it took like, I don't know, 20 years for follow-ups. Like, Berserk had like one episode, a chapter or two chapters a year. You know what I mean? A year. I wish they finished it though. I really wish they finished it because it's one of the animes that was like needed a conclusion. You know what I mean?
Yakumo! Finally regained connection. Where the hell did you go? And what was that horrible thing the being created?
Well, if you're under 18, do not look into Berserk. I watched Berserk when I was 15.
Yakumo!
Yeah, the manga is amazing. Like, it's definitely gory. Hey, let's talk about Berserk a little bit, okay, guys?
And what was that horrible thing the being
You can say that it's gory. You can say that
Underworld.
it's crazy, but look, there is no anime or movie or series in the world that covers every theme like Berserk. Berserk literally, if you think of a theme in your head of a movie, it's in Berserk. He's covered everything. I'm talking from love to death to breaking up, betrayal, camaraderie, war, survival, like gods, demons, everything. everything, you know what I mean? There is not one. If you give me a theme, I'll give you a scene where it covers it. Every episode covers it. Yeah, Griffith is a very interesting one, right? Like, he represents the people in the world that will do anything to get their goal, right? In like a die-hard way, which is why he's the evil villain. Almost like a Lex Luthor with powers like Superman. But what happened to him is tragic, you know what I mean? I don't want to. Maybe some people, I shouldn't talk about the storyline itself because I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't watched it, because that would be a bad spoil. I shouldn't talk about the story. It's gonna be some bad spoilers. Sup, Smiley Gang? Not really a break from Street Fighter. My kids are off school, and I just wanted to get us on camera playing games. He wanted to play some Ninja Gaiden, so we're just hanging out together, chilling. We're gonna make some food after. Hey, we gotta go to the store after and buy some stuff to cook. He wants to skip making a turkey, and I was like, how about we eat roast beef then? He was like, cool. I'm down with that. Turkeys take a lot of time. And because they're like, I have 2 boys, right? I talked to my wife about this. She eats really healthy, which is great. And my daughter eats like her, which is great. But I said, this is my belief, okay? My boys are different. A man's body is different than a girl's. They can't be eating like healthy veggie stuff all day. They need to eat meat because they're men, and they need it to grow their muscles and stuff like that. So I was like, how about this? We're gonna diverge our diet. 3 times a week, I'll have a separate meal with these guys while you guys eat your healthy stuff. So that way they can have some burgers, they can have some pizza, they can have some, like, I don't know, some pork chops, some steak, you know? Because I think men really need, they don't need it, but it does help with muscle development and growth, right? And mind you, I grew up poor, so I didn't get that stuff. So I want my sons to get that stuff, and my daughters get that stuff. So my daughter doesn't care, but I'm saying, I still feed her like meat and stuff like that, but she doesn't like to eat as much as these guys. They have like different appetites even. Like I can bring my 2 sons to a Brazilian steakhouse, let's just say. We will pig out on steak. No problem. I bring my daughter and my wife with us, they'll probably eat 2 pieces each and peace out. Yeah. And like, how to say, you know, you don't have to be fit, right? But like, the idealism is that you want your kids to be fit and healthy. So step 1 is good diet and good nutrition, and then after, well, that's step 1. Ideally, you want that as step 1. Not everyone's that fortunate, but you want that as step 1. And then when you do your workouts and your sports and stuff, you hope that will develop a nice strong body. And like I said to you guys in the past, I'm a traditional guy. I believe guys should be strong. I believe that.
Doesn't hurt.
Or you should try to be strong. Like I understand if you have like, everyone has limitations. I'm not saying that you gotta be like the Hulk, but whatever you have, you should maximize the strength in it. Not maximize, more optimize. I'm not saying become world champion. I'm saying like, whatever body strength you have, try to make it like strong as possible. It goes far in life with a strong body.
I feel.
What am I strong at? I'm strong at, let's see. Physically, I'm okay. So, I'm also like, it's unfair for me. I'm somewhat naturally strong, right? So, it's unfair for me to say I'm like, I do these things. For example, when I was 35, this is a while, I'm 43 now, so I'm talking a story of 8 years ago. I was working at a consulting firm. There was a 25-year-old, 10 years younger than me, marathon runner. He said he does a lot of marathon runs, and he's really good at running, and he would love to do some outdoor running because he was in town for to do a project with me. So I took him to the mountains on the weekend. He's a marathon runner. He ran with me. I don't run ever. I don't run at all. I don't run, right? I never run. He gassed out, and I didn't gas out. And I was like, bro, you're a marathon runner. But that's like a natural ability I've always had. I can run and stuff like that. It's just like I can eat whatever I want, and I don't get that fat. I do get fat, but I can control it and get back skinny, like with it really fast. I'm not like I have that ability, so it's not fair to use my patterns to work out and eat, because like I'm just better at that naturally. I can't survive with. I'm actually really good with surviving with no food. I'm really good at it. My body is weird like that. Well, it's not weird like that. It's because, like I told you, I grew up really poor, so I learned how to not eat for a very long time and survive. Even now, right? I only like, what is it? 4 p.m. I haven't eaten yet all day. I only drank coffee. I usually eat it like late in the day. I skip my morning meals just because I don't, unless I know I'm going for a hike or something where I'm going to exert a lot of energy, then I'll eat. I eat based on my needs of nutrition and hunger now, because I'm not growing anymore. I'm 43. I'm only going to grow sideways. I ain't going to grow tall. So I don't really need as much food as I used to. And I'm not as active now as I used to be. If I was working out like crazy, if I was like if I knew I was going skiing, if I knew I was doing hikes, if I knew I was gonna go play basketball, something like that, I would eat because I would need the energy. But all I'm doing is sitting around, so I don't need the energy. Opposing TP. That's not your fault. That's your friend's fault. Oh, Pow Pow. I don't even know what Pow Pow said. Hang on. I gotta look at these comments in more detail. It's going faster than I can do. I can read. Hang on. I gotta use my phone, because whenever I go away from the screen, my son can't see, and my comment computer is on this side and he's on this side, so I'll use my phone. He's on this side, Ah, it's all good, Pow Pow. Pow Pow's a rude guy. Who's that in the background? That's my son. Hey, Pow Pow, so just so you know, Pow Pow, on this channel, you're gonna hear me talk a lot, bro. Wait till you see me play Street Fighter. You're gonna hear a lot more talking. A lot more talking. Yeah, but like, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. What was the last thing I was saying? I'm just talking about random life stuff, man. Random life things. Yeah, so like, yeah, nutrition and all that. I was talking about nutrition. Yeah, so that's kind of what it is, right? And my kids are growing, so I do want them to have the right nutrition. I feel that if they have anything similar to me in genetics and body, they need meat. I didn't realize that my body was like, you got to eat based on your body type. Like Asian guys eat a lot of rice. I can eat 10 bowls of rice. Ain't nothing happening to my body. I'm not getting weight. But my body responds to protein. So I have to drink whey protein, and I have to eat meat. Otherwise, I won't get that bulk. But I have some friends that can just eat like bread and stuff like that, and they bulk up. So my body churns through carbs like it's nothing. And that's like it depends on everyone's body type. It's kind of like say alcohol, right? You might know this from experience. You might have some friends, or you might be one yourself, that can take alcohol like water, while you have other friends that can't. My body doesn't take alcohol well. I have low tolerance, right? My body gets rid of carbs fast. It retains water a lot, but I can't drink alcohol a lot. Otherwise, I'll get drunk. I'll be the first to get like wasted. I have other friends that can drink alcohol like water, and they don't get wasted ever. So everyone's body's different, right? And what they can take, and what they can resist, and what's good. So you gotta really know yourself, right? You're drunk without it. There you go. Yeah, but I'm a bit more fit now because I did a workout gauntlet for like 3 months. Like, you know, I talked about it. I had an event last month. No, end of last month, November 29th and the 4th. I had a few events last month because I'm the video guy that does the live streaming for the events. I'm on camera, and there's like 50,000 people watching. So I was like, I like to be looking better during those times. So I did a 3-month gauntlet of dieting, working out. But outside of those times, I care less. But when I know I'm gonna be on TV, I try to prepare for it. What's up, Steve-O Lakers, man? What's up? Yeah, I have a, mind you, like, I'm getting old, right? So it is slowing down, but I can still, like, yeah, well, it's hard to say if I'm slowing down. I don't know if I'm slowing down. I'm definitely slowing down. Fat build's a bit easier than it used to, but nothing to complain about, really. My health is good. Whoa, this guy just flew like an eagle. He landed, he belly flopped. You can't belly flop into cement. Ninja or not, you gotta roll. He didn't roll. You gotta roll at least. Oh, thanks, man. There's that crash I'm worried about. They say Asian people crash at a certain age, so I'll wait for that. Try to get myself on camera before that happens. This is default difficulty, I think. Yeah, normal difficulty. This game on normal is hard. This game on normal difficulty is hard. It's not easy. I gotta dim the lights. Sun was setting. Sunset. The difficulty with live streaming in this room is that lighting changes all day. The sun goes from there to setting to not. It's like always constantly changing. I want to show you guys the snow background, you know? Some of you guys don't see snow. Some of you guys don't Eve can body slam into the cement. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's why, like, that's why I like to say my age a lot, because for one, I don't care about saying my age. I'm not like that. Number 2, there were some people that said, how did you make it? How did you make it like this in your life so early? And I always stress, I was really poor until I was 24. And my life only started going uphill at 24, right? So, no, my life only recently turned good, you know what I mean, from grinding. It's not like I had a really good life always. My life still is a grind, but like, it's not like when I was 24 and had no options and stuff like that, but just know that with hard work, things can happen. And really, often in life, you can't really make it until you're in your mid-20s because of school, life experiences, maybe, I don't know, there's many reasons, right? There's many things you gotta do in your 20s that prevents you from really focusing. Getting married, macking on girls, things like that. And you might say macking on girls is optional. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe. What is that? For what?
I have no idea.
Did you pass a boss yet? No bosses. This is a long stage, huh?
Looking for a new.
Oh, it's only been an hour. Okay, that makes sense. Not that long of a stage. To lotion. Nice.
Alright.
Hey, and I'm not saying you must work out. Like, when I'm talking about like working out and getting strong and all that, I'm really talking about like the ideology, you know, like the ideology of it.
Okay, this is the boss.
There's the boss. Oh my god, it's a guy with no balls. Why are they zooming in there? He has nipples for days. Oh, it's a she. That's what they're doing. They're zooming in to show it's a girl. It's a She's pregnant. It's like a pregnant dog. Interesting. The Steel Lakers. What kind of health problems, man? Is it like hereditary or is it like joint problems? I'm curious. I would like to know. You know, you can almost say I indirectly study it because of all the fighters I know. I interview them. They tell me about their injuries. They tell me about like the problems they're having. I do mess around with Tekken. I do. I mess around with all fighters. I play Street Fighter because YouTube wants me to play Street Fighter. And also because I'm also trying to win Evo. I'm Evo training. The mic? 1 second. I'll get the mic. You going outside?
No, I'm live streaming making cookies. Oh no. You should heal. You died already? I told you to heal.
He's almost dead. I'm almost on the second phase.
Yo. He just barked out minions.
Yeah, no, he's pregnant. I told you he's pregnant. Look, he has boobs that are hanging, and he has no balls. She has no balls. He's pregnant. I detected that. I said it was like a pregnant dog. Here's the mic. This wireless mic that you use for your live streams. There you go. Alpha 3 and Capcom SNK were... SNK was wicked. Capcom versus SNK was so good. I wish it succeeded more. The Hidden Master, I wish it succeeded more.
Let's make this quick.
Kevin, what's up? Yeah, so I can play Mortal Kombat 1 now too. Because it got released on the Xbox PC Game Pass. Any game in the Game Pass that gets released new, I'm allowed to play. With no issues. I have to follow the YouTube guidelines. The things they've set out. This boss is wild. Have you ever fought a pregnant dog? Nope. Nope.
Have you?
Nope. Nope. Ever. This is not a pregnant dog. There's antlers. This guy's a pregnant lizard. No, wait. It's a pregnant water dragon. No. It's not a water dragon. What is this guy? I don't know what this guy is. He looks like a lizard because of the claws. He looks like a deer because he has antlers. His face looks like a human or a fish. And he has spines of a... Darn, what is that called? That lizard. It's a lizard then. He's a lizard. She's a lizard. Axolotl, maybe. Oh, but axolotls can't have babies though. Axolotls can't be moms. Because axolotls are baby salamanders.
Let's make this.
Aren't they? I'm not wrong, right? The axolotls eventually grow to be salamanders, right? Am I wrong on this? Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. An axolotl is a specific type of salamander that matures without undergoing metamorphosis, which is like morphing into their other form, like an evolution of a Pokemon. Metamorphosis, examples, caterpillar to butterfly, metamorphosis. So, unlike other salamanders, an axolotl stays in this baby form. It's like a butterfly that stays as a caterpillar forever. It does not undergo metamorphosis or metamorphosism. What's up, T? What's going on? To Google. Google saves the day. You know, a world without like, when I think back to the days without GPS and Gmail and Google and YouTube, what a different world that was. Wait. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, low vitamin D, acid reflux, med pains, meds from my torn ACL that hurts all the time. Take 5 different... Hey, Steve O'Lakers, did you used to fight? Do you do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Steve O'Lakers? Torn ACL is like usually what? Is it football? Maybe football? Yeah, most of my friends that do BJJ have torn ACLs. Like I own the Combat Fighting channel, and like I know a lot of professional fighters, and one of the things that like they recommend my kids to go learn some ground game, but I'm like, I'm scared because like most of my friends got torn ACLs, and like from my kids, I'm like, I'm a boxer. I like boxing, right? So they do boxing is what I prefer them to learn. Not that I care, but like it's the torn ACLs are what kind of prevents me from wanting them to go into that. But it is a great exercise though. Craig Hayes, what's up? Merry Christmas from Canada, buddy. You don't get this view here. This is our Canadian view of snow. Frozen lake. Boxing and BJJ, yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind my kids learning everything, right? But I find that if you learn everything, you don't become proficient at anything, if that makes sense. Like I'm not trying to make them, they don't want to be world champions. I'm not trying to say be a world champion. Like I find if you practice one thing, right, and stick to it, you become proficient at it at a self-defense level. Because if you learn boxing, jab, cross, hook, bob, weave, duck, that is like enough. You know what I mean? Liver shot, body shot, like that's enough to defend yourself in most settings. Versus, of course, if someone knocks you on the ground, you're kind of screwed, but like in many situations, wrestling or not, you're kind of screwed anyways. Danny, what's up from Canada, man? It's great to seeing a bunch of New Zealanders. Like I mentioned, I used to work for a New Zealand company, J Corporation. All my co-workers were 80% were, well, maybe 60% were New Zealanders, 20% were Australians, and the other 20% was like everyone else. You New Zealander. My New Zealander friends showed me that what you guys use as water. I sat with them one day at a bar. They drank straight for 4 hours. Pitcher after pitcher after pitcher after pitcher for 4 hours. I was like, how'd you get, and they were still walking. I was like, how are you guys standing? Like, how? But apparently it's a normal thing to do. Apparently New Zealanders can drink. Yeah, definitely. Boxing and wrestling, they actually did a bit of wrestling when they were young, but they didn't like it. They didn't like the ground game with other dudes. And then they read about oil checks. You know that move, oil checks? They read about what an oil check was, and they're like, nope, I'm not wrestling anymore. Ah, Danny Chen. Danny McBride agrees. There you go, so I'm not wrong. And it's wild. Like you see in Christmas for us, it's snowing. For you guys, you're in the beach barbecuing on Christmas. Like my New Zealander coworkers that were living in Canada as expats, they were like, I miss hanging at the beach at Christmas. I was like, what are you talking about? Who hangs at the beach at Christmas? But then I forget that, you guys don't have snow, obviously, so it's different. I've never hung at the beach at Christmas, put it that way, ever. That's like, this is the beach right there in front of me. That's not happening. The talk no jitsu skill. You gotta develop that. No one beats Naruto at that. Naruto is the best talk no jutsu ever. The guy even talked pain out of killing him. stretch. So the hidden master, you always stretch as much as I grapple, and the rest takes as much avoided injury so far. Yeah, you know, it's hard, right? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is hard because, like, it depends on the other guy. I have a guy, he's an announcer, Aaron Wilson. No, Aaron, not Aaron Wilson. Aaron Wilson's a fighter. I forgot his last name, Aaron something. He announces for Trial by Fire. He got his ACL torn and he was offline last year for a year. It was because the other person went too hard, right? And he just went, he tapped, the other person didn't see the tap and then got torn. And that happens. It was an accident, right? But it does happen. And mind you, any combat training is risky, right? Combat stuff's not a game. It's always risky, but I do think Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is more risky than others. But at the same time, it's the one that trains you, really trains you, because if you do a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class, you're like actually battling every day, you know? You're actually battling, you're actually being submitted, you're actually submitting people, you're actually taking someone out. So I like that part of it, but it is the more hardcore kind of combat training. And I say this with respect. I say this, the next thing I say is with respect. For example, you can take Taekwondo, you can take karate classes, right? There's a thing called point sparring. You can be the point sparring champion of the world, and you're gonna get your face punched in by a boxer. And I mean this, I say that with respect, okay? Of course, Taekwondo and karate has its fighting, like if you talk about karate, Kyokushin, that is the combat version of karate that is legitimately dangerous. Kyokushin karate is not something to mess around with. If you're talking about Taekwondo, ITU Taekwondo is the combat version of Taekwondo. Amazing, amazing. But I've seen, this is with respect, I've seen other types of Taekwondo that isn't the combat version, that isn't training self-defense, it's training exercise, which is fine. There's martial arts for exercise and there's martial arts for combat. But I prefer the ones that also teach combat, like real combat, not like when I stand here, you do this, and I do this. And that's what's gonna happen in a fight. No, that's not gonna happen ever in a fight. What's up?
What's the tripod for the iPhone?
1 second. So I have the adapter right here. You gotta use the, you gotta take this camera off. There.
You're gonna stay?
Why not? What are you mounting on this thing?
The iPhone.
Why would it stay? There, with a swivel. Is this tall enough?
What?
Tall enough? Hold on, let me get you another one.
It's fine, it should be tall enough, but you can't go over the camera, but it's fine.
Put it on the counter. Put it on the counter. Or put a poke under. Yeah, my wife is doing a live stream on her channel on her bacon Christmas cookies. She made this pizza yesterday. More than boxing, but I knew I had to know how to box too. Yeah, like BJJ is great. I like boxing though. I like Muay Thai too, but I just can't kick at all. So I like boxing.
Let's make this
quick. So this is what I mean by these bosses are hard. My son wanted to do this. He's like, I want to play Ninja Gaiden. And I'm like, all right, let's go. These bosses generally take about a solid hour to 2 hours to beat. The last boss took him 2 hours. The stream's been going for an hour and a half. So let's see if we can do it within 2 hours. And we have some Christmas cookies and roast beef. What's up, Christopher? Oh, I'm hanging with my kids. It's Christmas. They wanted to play games and hang with me, so we're hanging out. I wanted to play a 4-player family game, but my kids won't agree in one game. No one can agree in one game, so we're taking turns playing different games with different kids. My daughter wants to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I'll play Bonanza with her. And my other son probably wants to play Valorant or something. Yes, this game is tough. Yeah, it's a real background. It's a frozen lake. I've shown ice fishing. In the summer, we showed us fishing, boating. We showed some bonfires, firecrackers. We showed some barbecues. But right now it's frozen. Right now it's just ice fishing, and it's too cold to ice fish. Like, I don't mind ice fishing when it's like, say, -8 Celsius, -6 Celsius, -10 Celsius. Right now it's -20 Celsius. I am not ice fishing in -20 Celsius. It's not pleasant. Ice skating, yeah. There's actually, on the lake, I have a rink, and I can just skate behind me, but this, there's like, there's like hockey, people like hockey here in Canada. There's 4 rinks on the middle of the lake. Public, just like, people just maintain it, like, people that live here maintain it. And you can play hockey whenever you want. This is Ninja Gaiden 4. You know, it's great to play, right? But it's just so cold. Like, you know when you play in like an ice rink? It's cold, but like, maybe -5 cold? It's -20 outside, man. -20. Playing hockey in -20 is crazy. Yeah, man. Weather is crazy. There, the babies came out. Oh, the babies turned to humans. Oh! All those guys you were fighting is the spawn of this guy. I just noticed that. I'm slow today. Son is locked in. He's been playing this for 2 hours. He wants to beat Act 5. We're in Act 5. All he's got to do is dodge. So, the fun thing about Ninja Gaiden, right? Hemloy, what's up? 74 Fahrenheit in Houston. You guys need AC. Actually, no, 74 is okay. 74 is nice, man. That's pretty good for Houston. Texas is usually hot as like, as hot as it gets. I used to consult for Texas A&M in Austin, and it was hot. So hot I couldn't walk down the street I couldn't walk down the street. That's how hot it was. 74 is a blessing in Houston. It's alright. I enjoy both. I enjoy both the cold and the warmth. You know? So, these guys, right? So last holidays, like last year this time, roughly, we went to Mexico. And to break away from the hotness. This guy went from -20 something to positive 38 degrees. And he could not walk with us in Mexico without dying. He was dying. So my kids learned that extreme cold, extreme hot, both suck. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle is what you want. But I can't do extreme hot either. Like, I don't know what's worse, extreme cold or extreme hot. Extreme cold, I can bust on more clothes and put on a heater. Well, I can put an AC too in extreme hot. But in extreme hot, I can't do nothing. I'm just, whoa, you hit his balls.
Oh my god, the damage was up.
Was that a ball shot? That was his last shot to the balls?
The damage multiplier does so much.
You killed him?
Yeah.
Dang, that last hit was brutal. See? That game's not that hard. Simple. Didn't have to move a finger.
Yeah.
San Diego's perfect. Exactly. San Diego's nice. Except for the rain, I guess, sometimes. Yeah, you know, honestly, although I say I don't know which one, I would take Extreme Heat because it's hard to say, okay, but Extreme Heat, it just feels better because I hate shoveling snow, okay? I hate driving in snow, I hate shoveling snow, I hate dealing with frozen fingers. Snow is really only fun for the first like 2 seasons. Like a lot of guys in hot countries are saying, oh, it's a Steam. A lot of people in hot countries say, oh, I wish I seen snow in my life. I guarantee you, you see snow for about 2 seasons, meaning 2 years. You'll be like, maybe snow is not so fun no more, especially if you're driving it. It's pros and cons to both. Pros and cons to both. You definitely, the advantage of winter is that you can keep adding layers. But what I'm trying to say is, it gets to negative. Okay, last year it got to negative 37 here. Negative 38 degrees. My gasoline in my car froze. That's how cold it got last year. It actually got to the peak negative 42 last year. I don't care what layers you add in your body. You are cold. I had every layer I could add to my body and I was freezing. But actually, this year, this is Ninja Gaiden 4. My son's just taking a break. Ninja Gaiden 4. But this year I bought something cool. I bought a heated vest with a battery bank. You put that heated vest on, it goes to negative, it turns to 55 degrees Celsius for 3 hours or 38 degrees for 20 hours. With that vest, I'm good in the winter. As long as that vest is running, I can survive the cold.
Daddy, do you want to get Korean fried chicken?
Korean fried chicken? All right.
You have to pick it up.
I have to pick it up? Okay. So am I picking it up?
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep live streaming? If not, I'll just stop and get Korean fried chicken.
What do you want?
You guys want to see the Korean fried chicken? I don't know. I'm gonna go pick it up.
No, we're gonna eat it by ourselves.
All right, cool. All right, guys, it's time for me to eat Christmas Eve dinner. My wife wants to do Korean fried chicken. I'm not.
Play Street Fighter later.
You want to play Street Fighter later? I guess she wants to play Street Fighter later. So, Merry Christmas, Shakoto. So guys, I have one thing to say about, I'm not being racist. I love my Korean friends. I love my Korean people, okay? But, you can't put Korean in front of everything and say it's Korean. My wife, we were eating curry the other day, and I called it Indian food. My wife is like, it's not Indian food, it's Korean curry. I'm like, yo, it's Korean curry. You can't put Korean in front of food and call it Korean. Even if it's Korean Indian, if it's Korean curry, it's still Indian food made by Koreans. I was like, try telling okay, I grew up in the ghetto in Jane Finch, Toronto. Most of my friends were black. Try telling my black friends that's Korean jerk chicken. My black friends will be like, you cannot call that Korean jerk chicken, bro. My black friends will go crazy. I'm telling you right now. You cannot call it Korean jerk chicken. But, I'm just saying. You can't put Korean in front of it and all of a sudden it's Korean. If it's like kimchi, it's Korean. But you can't say it's Korean sushi. It just doesn't work that way. I'm not being racist here. I'm just trying to be correct. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Anyways, that's my point. Anyways, that's my point. So, that's it. I'm not trying to trigger anyone. I'm just giving my opinion on Korean food. I love Korean food, by the way. I eat Korean food all the time. I just don't like when there's Korean in front of everything. Because you can't do that. You can't do that. It's just not right. That's called... Oh, okay. To be fair, okay, the Korean foods do put a twist onto the sushi. They put a twist onto the curry that's like their own twist, and it does taste different. But I just still think it should be labeled curry. That's or jerk chicken or fried chicken or like, you know, samosa should be a samosa. It can't be a Korean samosa. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, I'm gonna stop now. Guys, thank you. I gotta go pick up Korean chicken now. I gotta pick up Korean fried chicken now because it's the Korean style. Peace out, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hanzo, peacing out. I don't know how I got to that tangent, but anyways, bye-bye, guys. I'll be back playing Street Fighter. Wife wants to play Street Fighter. Peace out. Mind you, I love you Koreans. I love Koreans, okay? I eat Korean food all the time. I got Korean friends. I love you Korean people. I ain't trying to diss you guys. That's not my point. Bye-bye.